I think it's now clear that David Cameron and the Conservative Party pose a clear and present danger to our economy. That there is now a clear choice. Labour, which would win arguments and build alliances for reform of the European Union, or David Cameron, who by his own admission is taking us closer to the exit door of the European Union, which would threaten 3 million jobs across the United Kingdom.
Oh, fuck off, Miliband, you sanctimonious prick. The argument that the UK will lose 3 million jobs if it comes out the EU is a load of bollocks and you know it. I think I'm right in saying that the EU sells more stuff to us than it does to any other country. This being the case, your 3 million jobs argument holds no water whatsoever. For it to do so, you would have to believe that when we come out the EU, that afternoon, the whole of the European Union are going to stop selling to us and stop trading with us from that moment onwards. Utter bullshit. This just isn't going to happen. Also, the Lisbon Treaty clearly states that if a country does in fact leave the EU, then the EU must sign a trade agreement with that country. Stop fear-mongering, you absolute useless idiot. This is the problem with politicians. They think they can get away with spewing this bullshit because they've done so in the past and nobody is holding them to account. Ed Miliband is a complete embarrassment. Do you think he's ever had an original thought for himself? Or do you think 100% of what he says is in fact scripted? Miliband wants us to be governed by unelected bureaucrats in Brussels. He said in that short clip that there is now a clear choice. Labour, which would win arguments and build alliances for reform of the European Union, or David Cameron, blah 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 blah. Just what arguments do you think this fucking idiot would win in Europe? An argument about what spirit Juncker has for breakfast with his cornflakes? And what alliances is he going to build? One with Neil Kinnock, who's been paid off with over 10 million from the EU? Oh yeah, Kinnock went very quiet, didn't he? And he towed the line like you wouldn't believe when he realised just how much gravy he could get away with from the EU. Man of the people, my fucking arse. Self-serving gravy train robbing bastard, more like it. And just what reforms are you going to push for, Miliband? Less tax than the zero already paid by most of the unelected bureaucrats in the EU? You're a fucking joke, Miliband. There will be no negotiation. There will be no alliance built. There will be no reforms of the EU. The only choice we'll have is what they dictate to us. And we've had enough of being dictated to by unelected bureaucrats. People despise you, Miliband, and they despise the EU. We're fed up with being governed by people we don't elect, we can't hold to account, and we can never remove from power. It's all jobs for the boys, as drunken Juncker proves. I mean, look at Juncker. Not one citizen of Europe voted for this guy who's a drunk and's got wrinkles on his fucking cheeks. And Miliband wants more of the same. Fuck off, Miliband. You make me sick.